Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. This was a highly requested video. Of course, we're going to be working with my brand, Hair by Erica J. I am Erica J. This will be a virgin frontal install with 3 bundles. And what I'm going to be showing you guys first is how to properly bleach your knots without over processing them and getting rid of the brassiness. I use blue bleaching powder and a 30 volume developer. Of course, I'm in Germany, so these exact, brands that I'm using, you may not be able to get it. This is the brand that I was originally using, but I realized that it was making my knots like really, really brassy, and I would have to go in and tone them. However, the blue bleach is like chemically designed to take out of the brassiness, so you can skip the step of having to tone your hair. I do not have a time frame of how long I leave the bleach on. I just sit there and watch it. Once I see that it's starting to turn blonde, I go ahead and wash it off. So when you wash the bleach off of your frontal, I do not wet the whole frontal. I always use, a shower head that's like this, or a sink head that's like this, the one that you would just spray it off with. I don't recommend that you wet your whole frontal. I mean, that's just me, OCD preference that I have when it comes down to washing the bleach off the frontal. I really don't like that. So you could just go ahead and wash it off just like that, and you don't have to tone it. You don't have to put any conditioner or shampoo or anything. Just make sure that you completely wash off the bleach, because you don't want your client or yourself to get any chemical burns from any leftover bleach that may be on the frontal, and it'll also make your frontal look ashy. This side is plucked. I customized this, and this side has not been customized yet. I do have a plucking tutorial already, but very soon I'm going to be doing a updated tutorial just to show you guys some new tricks. But until then, go ahead and tune into that video and practice. The lace tint that I used is the light brown. Of course, as you can see, my client is a light brown skin tone. I'm going to zoom in for you guys because I didn't add any makeup on this cap. So you see what it looks like before adding makeup, and I'm going to show you, of course, what it looks like after you add the makeup to the cap in the front. If you applied the makeup properly, you will not be able to tell where the cap starts. It should be seamless just like this. Now I'm going to show you guys what it should look like and how you should be properly doing this step when you're cutting the excess lace off from around your ears. You're going to have to go ahead and part the hair out and part the lace around the hair so it doesn't look choppy, like you just went ahead and just cut all the hair off. It should be very neat and seamless. This is also a very beginner friendly step to do. If you aren't confident in yourself enough to put the glue on first and then cut the lace off last, you can go ahead and cut the lace off first, put the glue down, and then lay the lace down into the glue. Make sure you're always going in zigzag motions. If you want to use the eyebrow razor, you can do that. I always tell you guys, do what works for you. So whatever you see me doing on my channel, I always switch it up sometimes just to show you guys that there are different options that you can do to, find the best technique that works best for you. Once you go ahead and cut the lace off, this is something else that I tried and showed you guys, because it's also very, very beginner friendly. I realized that when it comes down to the glue and the drying time and laying the lace down, it can be pretty hectic trying to worry about both sides. So I'm going to do one side at a time just to show you guys, and you can do one side at a time so you can focus on that one side instead of trying to rush it and, timing the glue drying, etc. So you're going to go ahead and put 3 layers of glue. Make sure they're very even. Make sure you smooth them out. I'm using Bold Hold. I'm using the original Bold Hold cream today, not the Bold Hold Active. I'm using the original one. I don't have a preference of which one I think is better. I think they both work great. Once the glue turns clear, that's how you'll know it's dry. Once it's dried and once it's clear, you're going to go ahead and just lay the lace down into the glue. It's very, very easy to do this. and it's very beginner friendly. And since we're only focusing on one side at a time, I think you guys will do very, very well with this, especially if you're just learning and you're trying to, get your lace to lay down perfectly. Some spots maybe you missed a little glue, but that's not a big deal. You just go ahead, lift the lace up a little bit, wait till it dries, and lay the lace down. Right now, I'm just going to part the frontal in different ways just to show you guys, if you have properly done all of these steps, this is how your lace should look. It should appear to be like a scalp. I have also realized how hard it is to do the baby hairs with the mousse. So I'm going to revert back to my old method and just take the baby hairs down, put the head wrap down, do the sew-in, and focus on the baby hair last. So you can do a natural hairline, and it'll be like the baby hair will form themselves. And we're using 3 bundles, 16, 18, and 20-inch virgin body wave. I just got to show y'all the details right quick, okay? Everything that I do, I take pride in. My brand colors are green and black. And let me know who else you know that got this. Let me know. Let me know. Green, period. And this is the last bundle. This is the 16-inch bundle. And the bundles come very full. So most of the time, my clients have hair left over. And I'd sew the tracks very close to one another so it'll all fit. But I would rather them have a flat sew-in versus me fit all 3 bundles and it's a bumpy sew-in. But yeah, my bundles come very full, and this is 2.5 bundles, and I'm showing you guys the insides where it's no spaces. And I'm going to, of course, go ahead and proceed with the BioSilk, and we're going to press this thing out straight. And I'm also going to show you beginner-friendly techniques to help you do a silk press on your bundles or your weave or whatever you want to call it. We're going to start out by sectioning the hair off. You're going to do it in sections because this way it'll be neat and it'll be evenly pressed. This comb that I'm using most of the time on my videos, I really don't know the technical name for it, but I call it a flat iron comb. You can go in on Google, type in flat iron comb. It should not be any more than $5. I'm also going to show you guys another method. You can do the chasing comb method if you can't find this or if it's too hard for you to use. And you're going to do basically the same thing, just get the comb, grab it with the hair, and just flat iron it. But it has to be a carbon comb. Now I'm going to do it with a plastic comb and show you what will happen if you do this technique with a plastic comb. Your comb is going to melt, basically. So it has to be a carbon comb. One side down, one more side to go. We've pressed the body wave out from body wave to bone straight. I hope these techniques help you. It's really, really easy. It's a little, it takes a little time, but the results are worth it in the end. Stay tuned to see what the ending results look like, and make sure you leave a comment and give this video a thumbs up. Now you're going to proceed with taking the wrap off of the client's head when you've completed sewing all of the bundles in, and you're going to get your BioSilk and rub it on the front of your frontal. Then you're going to get your hot comb and just start to hot comb the hairs into, the frontal. The ones that you took out to make them appear to be baby hair, it's like you're kind of molding them it's really, really hard to explain out loud, but instead of you, focusing on the baby hair, it's like giving it a natural look. I know the baby hair will make or break your style. You could have done everything correct, but when you do those baby hair wrong, that just throws off your whole style. If you did everything correct, these are the results that you will get. Continue to practice. Don't get discouraged. You'll get the results you want as long as you practice, practice, practice. You're not going to be a pro overnight. It's going to take time, but follow these steps and make sure you keep it going. See you next time. Bye.